we've committed, we're going to be bringing you lots of different ways where we can help you save time, save money, and even make some more money. So particularly during this time with the whole COVID-19 stuff, everything happening around us, it's a great time to take a step back and look at how you're doing your business. And if you were to start again, knowing what you know now, what would you do differently? And for that reason, I've brought along Lyndi Macrae. How are you, Linda? Lyndi?
I'm very good, thank you.
That's good. Really helps if I get the name exactly right.
Yeah,
it's only the second time today out of 3 shows that I've done that sort of thing. So I'll even get a little bit more professional later on. But right now, what we want to do is talk a little bit about marketing and where you have your challenges in marketing. You've got a program, what is your marketing IQ? Now, when we were talking about this, it really helped me to think differently about my whole process and not think about it as, you know, marketing and selling and onboarding and blah, 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 but all as, you know, and really compartmentalize the process to help you understand where and what is letting you down a little bit. So tell us a little bit more about your background and how you came to be working, you know, with automated marketing programs.
My background is I've got 20 years of web development. So I was all over websites, started my first website back in 1996. The very first website was 1993, so it was very early days. Back in the days of HTTP what?
Yes.
And now it's HTTPS. In 2009, 2010, I had a life change and I refocused on the current trends of digital marketing and had a marketing job where I was helping a client get online, and that's when I was introduced to Infusionsoft.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I onboarded them and set up all their systems and funnels, kept doing that, loved it so much I became a certified partner with it. And that's what I've been doing ever since. You know, so I covered website, CRM, social media, because that was my marketing triangle. Yep. And, you know, setting up the foundations of all of those components and, you know, then just refining it. And for me, the key thing is about the end user experience. And that's what Google loves. You know, end user experience is key in everything you do.
Yeah.
If you don't
absolutely.
Don't have a good customer experience.
So you started with web design and got out of web design so you could help people with their customer journey and the customer life cycle.
Yeah, so one of the things that I loved about Infusionsoft and the reason why I've stuck with them, even back in, 10 years ago, it was very different to what it is now.
It was called Confusionsoft for a long time. I do know that. But
that was pre-Campaign Builder, so that was back up until 2012.
Yeah.
And then since 2012, the Campaign Builder is, one of the best drag and drop builders for creating a funnel, complete end-to-end solution in place in one screen where you can drag out a form or a landing page, drag out a sequence, put emails in it, tasks, tags, all sorts of, you can go deep with it. So, but it manages the marketing side of it, of attracting your leads. It manages the nurturing part, which is your sales. Yep. Sales isn't always about money. It's not buy my thing. It's educate them, nurture them so that they will then come to you. So attracting them in to buy, and then ensuring you deliver a positive experience afterwards. So that is the customer life cycle journey, or what Infusionsoft called life cycle marketing. And that's what my marketing IQ is about.
Yeah, and so you've broken it down into 3 primary steps, and each of those steps, of course, has steps inside of it, but it really comes down to, what were those 3 steps again? Attract,
sell, and wow, your prospects and customers.
Cool. Okay. So at the end of the day, we want our clients, we want prospects to become clients and clients to be absolutely happy. Yeah.
Yes. So you want them to come through that process with you of having a good experience from the very first touch point to the next, to the next, to the next.
Fantastic. So it really is all about the customer.
It is. Customer's always right.
Let's not quite go that far. We know that's not always true. However, the customer doesn't have to be wrong, and that's a really important point. So, with your marketing IQ, where do you start?
I've got the website up there, helpmeonline.info is where I've got the marketing IQ, and there's a very simple web form with name and email, and then you select one of the boxes and do the do-it-yourself assessment. There's a bit more information on that page, the website, and in that, when you choose one of those options, this is a very, very basic, simplistic, using the system form. So as I was saying to you just before on the call, that this is a basic landing page here, which then sends you an email. And in the email, depending on which one you've selected, you'll then be taken to the appropriate form. And then you'll be given 3 more options. So you're drilling down and focusing, because you can be going, I've got all these things, and a confused mind takes no action. You need to be able to choose one thing and focus on one thing and get that working for you. Majority of people say, I need more leads. But the truth is, you need the sales process and the wow process sorted out. That's a critical component, but it's always overlooked. And that's where email marketing and having systems and processes helps you and supports you.
Absolutely. And that's what, something like Infusionsoft or Keep these days is really about, helping people organize what happens after that initial interaction. Yeah,
so Infusionsoft rebranded last year to be known now as Keep. So Infusionsoft still exists as a product, but it's more a more deep, robust, complex system, more detailed reportings and integrations, and a few more complexities that bigger businesses need. Now there's Keep, which is a more intuitive platform, simplified, and has a lot more native integrations, meaning that you can actually sync it in with your Google Calendar or your Outlook calendar, whichever one you use.
Yep.
You can integrate PayPal or Stripe to get paid. And it's got the campaign builder for doing your marketing.
Yep.
One of the favorite parts of it is the sales pipeline that it's got. So when a lead fills in a form, it creates what's called a deal, which then brings that up on your awareness and creates you a little card so that you can see the leads, and you can assign that a value.
But we're going right into detail there. So I'm going to help you not do that, because that's going to confuse all of us. So really, it's going to help take people from identifying, the attract side of it, and help move them through into a conversion platform, because they're coming to you at that stage. Yeah.
Yep.
And then through higher quality information and more organized information going to them, helping them get to a point where you can literally just say, can I help you with that?
Yeah. You're always creating an opportunity within each of the emails. So it links to your calendar, or it links to a free resource, or to your website, your blogs, your BSB listing, all that sort of thing. So
absolutely, we'll talk about that too. And then once they are a ongoing customer, it helps make sure that communication follow through is there, so they don't get lost between the cracks.
Yeah, well, you want to add them to what's called a long-term nurture, which can be a weekly or a monthly newsletter, depending on your business, your clients, and what their needs are.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people over the years have been absolutely smashed by spammers. Who call themselves digital marketers, but they'll just be absolutely smashing you every other day with the new offer, with the new this, with the new that, and they go, "Oh, I'm just so exhausted by this."
So one of the important things,
it doesn't have to be like that.
No, it's about creating a pleasurable customer experience. And you've got to think about your process when you go shopping. What is an experience you've been and done and enjoyed and liked? And, you've got to make sure that what people, you've attracted them into your business on this thing here, that the follow-up messages are relevant to them. So one of my little key phrases is quality relevant content, QRC. And by having the quality relevant content that they've put their hand up for, you're not spamming them. You could email someone every day if they're interested in it, if they want it. I'm doing some guitar learning at the moment, acoustic guitar. So I'd be happy getting a little snippet lesson or a tip every day, because I'm interested in it. I'm in that top 3 to 7% of ready to buy right now.
Yep.
Not necessarily money, but consume the free resource.
Yep.
Then there's the big gap in the middle of, whatever percentage that is, can't remember right now. but they're the ones who are thinking about what it is that you've got, but they don't know enough. So it's a matter of educating them, nurturing them, giving them the information and moving them through what your customer journey is. So another way of looking at the customer journey as well is, what's their buying cycle? Some people, it might take 2 years for them to make a buying decision. You know, so if you just give them a link to a form and go, here's my little free thing, and then you don't contact them again, how are you going to convert them into a customer? You want to be having touch points. So if it's 2 years, you probably want to be contacting them at least every month or every other month. But give them the choice as well as to how much marketing they get from you. So part of the thing I love about the quiz is it's self-directed, and I've set it up on it like the old books we used to have as kids, the Choose Your Own Adventure. It's not a sell. It's all about you being able to skill yourself up and have some knowledge and understanding around why this really matters as part of your foundation in your business. Because if you don't, someone said to me recently, why would I have this? So I gave the analogy of, if you set up a shop and, you get it all fitted out and you buy all these things and then you open your door, but you don't have a till, well, how are you going to get paid? And if you open your doors and you don't put any signage up of even base level, then how are people going to know you exist? So sales and marketing is a really key component. I guess a lot of people go, well, duh, but they just look at it on a very light level and go, oh, it's too hard. So the idea is about empowering you to have some understanding. How do you get understanding? By increasing your knowledge. If you've got more time, then you're a do-it-yourself person. Just dive in. The IQ self-assessment asks you one of 3 things, but you also get the complete workbook, which covers all of the areas and goes deeper into detail. So, and it's a proven system that's scalable, duplicatable, repeatable, about getting your life cycle. So every single product you've got, every single lead magnet that you've got out there, it needs to have a customer journey experience. They start here. Where do they go? Do you want them to have an appointment with you? Do you want them to get a low entry point offer to buy something? Do you want them to come to your Facebook page? Emails are about one offer in it. And it's, as you mentioned before, it's not about just sending an email to say, hey, buy my thing. Because that's annoying. No one wants that sort of marketing. And that is considered spam, because spam emails are whatever the end user considers to be spam. And I unsubscribe myself from people who just throw their stuff at me, because it's like, hey, you don't actually care about me. So one of the things in doing the marketing and creating a beautiful customer experience is you're adding a bit of care factor in, you've thought about them, you've gone to that next level, which your competitors don't do. Competitors will just go, I'm just going to do that. Big corporations obviously have lots of money. They can throw lots of money at it. They can do that. But as a small business, you don't have that sort of budget.
And that is absolutely a challenge that we have right now. So, you've identified 9 steps within this customer journey, okay? Because you've got 3 levels and 3 levels within each of the 3 levels.
Yep.
We won't go any deeper than that. So it really is about, do you have not enough leads? Do you have, is it you need to improve your selling capabilities, or is it that post-sales experience and improving that end of the customer journey to make sure that they are becoming advocates and bring more people to you? So typical small business owner, for them to go through your workbook and be setting this up, how long is that going to take them? Is it a long journey, or is it something that they can identify quite simply by going through what the process you've got?
The ones who don't achieve the result are the ones who don't actually print the workbook and complete it. How long does it take? If you could allocate, an hour or 2, some people can do it really, really quick.
Yep.
Some people who this is, very new to, they have a little bit more difficulty with it. They need a little bit more information and data around that. And, the back end of my system is still a growing resource as well to offer. So if you've gone, I want to attract more leads, it then dives deeper into one of the 3 areas. And then there's more workbooks and resources coming that educates you more about that one thing. So, and that's the whole idea, is it's not selling anything to you. It's if anything, selling education, but it's free.
Fantastic. So your marketing IQ, helpmeonline.info. Lyndi is going to put that comment down below here after we finish with this. It really is about trying to help you identify where your bottlenecks are. Where is it that you're starting to lose customers because they're not easily flowing through to that next level? So, if you're looking to do better marketing, great place to start is what is my marketing IQ? I know that Lyndi's got a blog up about that. She's very happy to have a chat with you. She'll put the helpmeonline.info link down below. But please, if you're looking for more marketing leads, if you're looking to help that customer journey flow through to help you, it really is. Take this time right now to really explore. If you were to start business today, what would you be doing differently? Here's one of the things that I know I'd be working on and that I am working on. So it really is about making sure you are following through on some of those things because, hey, it looks like we're going to be in self-isolation for a little while at the moment. I hear rumours that it could be as long as September, October. So, if that's the case, we really need to be working on our business because if we're waiting till October and just having a lovely 6-month holiday, we're going to be behind the 8 ball. So please work on your business. Thank you, Lyndi Macrae, for helping us out today and providing some great information about even as simply as identifying, hey, is my problem attraction? Is it in selling or is it in wowing? That's a great start for people to start thinking about it. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We'll catch